Rudy.
That's, what is it? Rowdy.
Rowdy.
Rowdy, Rowdy.
Oops, I missed the horse.
Okay. So this is Rowdy, 9-year-old broodmare. Came from Hoofprints of the Heart. We're going to do this vlog to follow her and see how her progress was. Apparently, from what we know, which isn't much, real heavy-handed, whoever had her before. She's been through, I think they said, 5 trainers. I'm going to gather it didn't go very well. Really difficult to catch, so I've worked with her here just a couple times, just to kind of make her a little bit easier and get her to realize that there's someone else here and that you can, get a relief from that pressure. So I'm going to work first on getting the catcher. That's a pretty significant change. Oh, baby girl. Well, that's a huge change there in just a couple times.
Look, she's following you.
Yeah, we didn't have that part in video. But prior to this, she would never follow you. She'd be on the other side of the stall or other side of the round pen or whatever. So this is a big, big change for her, that she actually can follow and you can get here. When I worked before, I actually had to work my way in here backwards, so I didn't have all my focus was out here. And before, when you'd raise your hand up here, she would just back off like crazy, like someone had really been at her. Apparently they couldn't touch her head. This is a problem. What I noticed with her is this is a mare that uses a brood mare who's really super tight pulled and didn't really know how to relax. She also is one of those that would really squash her mouth shut real tight, which she's getting better. She doesn't like anybody playing with her mouth here, but she's getting better, and this is kind of an important step for her. Because if she's moving this jaw, then I can get this pole to relax. And if I can't get this pole to relax, I can't get her to give. So it looks like getting hold of her is pretty easy today. So that's kind of nice. So that's a pretty big improvement. So I'm just going to ask her to give here. And she's really very wary of any hands or any rope over her, so I've been working that the past 2-3 sessions here. I'm going to ask her to give this head and just do my real basic work. Where she get it? Now I guess this mare had been tied and it pulled back a lot, and I could see that at first because she would really cartwheel away from stuff. I like her to give a little bit better than that. That's better. A lot of horses, when they start and people are teaching them to give the pressure here, they only get this neck going up and down. I'm really after the pole here because for me that's a much more important muscle. So I'll actually work here, work down, and also a little bit in to get her to give this here. I'll just wait it out. There you go. A little tiny bit, but that was something. There's some more. And she's also one that you really got to tell her that she's doing right. And you'll notice that I'm using a lot of hands on her because she was so very head shy at first. That's even better. It's really super important for me to be able to get my hands on her, so I'll just keep continuing that. So, there, that's even nicer now. Now I'll work the other side. This other side is far worse, much more protective. She's got these tears here in these muscles. She's definitely has some teeth problems that we need to address. we had Renee Noriega here, who's a really good chiropractor and really knows what's going on there. And you know, she's got very sharp teeth all the way through here, and so we got to get the dentist out to do that. And according to him, this can really make a problem with these kind of tears, and so that's something that's going to be next for this mare, to get the dentist out. That's a good girl. And so this I really like a lot. That not only is she giving here like I want, but that she's actually starting to chew and think about what I'm doing. I'm not going to do too much on the video here other than just start the basics. I mean, I taught her to give. The last time I worked with her, catching her was rather difficult. It took, you know, quite a bit longer. That's a good indicator that my work is sticking, so that's good. She's really stiff here, and so before the other guys, I think, were only working her off the lead, and that's fine, but I want to be able to work on the lead here because I need to be able to get her to really start to bend here. So, and if I can't tell her I want her to bend here, I need to do that. So that's a pretty typical reaction when anything is too hard. Very difficult for her. That's her bad side. It's much improved. Still so stiff on this side that she doesn't know that when I put a little pressure here to give, her whole body will move away from me, and I don't really want that. I just want her to give here. I know, you're a really reactive man. You're a super reactive man. So we're going to try and create this blog here and kind of keep it going. It's all right. I know. This is a little tough when you're working this kind of rope work like this. Mainly because rather than just working one side, I like to work the off side as well. The danger is that she's real reactive on the other side and comes into you. So you got to make sure that you're in a safe place so that you don't get run down. And this one really needs a lot of affirmation. Make sure you're telling her. End this, I'm going to off one more time. I'm not one to get them screaming all around and keep kind of punishing them in order to get them to come to me. I'd rather get them to do something kind of specific, so I'm controlling different parts of her body. So I'll ask her to move here, and I see she already starts to understand with her hands. I think she's really a nice moving mare. So this is a big change for her. She's still wary. She's just starting to trust. So that's a big deal. Good girl. Okay, there we go. All right, well, we'll get this up on the website, and you guys can watch your progress. Okay.